I'm going to show you how Sagat taught me to throw hook punches. They're pretty fast, powerful, and nice and compact to keep you defended during the motion as well. It's a really nice way to throw a punch. First, I'm going to show you footage of him adjusting my technique so you can get a feel for the mechanics and the targeting and everything that he's going for. And then from there, I'm going to break it down step by step so you can throw it yourself or teach it to a beginner.
1, 2, go. 1, 2. Up, no. Because I show you, you make like that, see? No, you don't make like that. Cannot. But this, see? Cool.
Like a jaw or flex.
Yeah. You can move like that, see? Fine, see? Understand? Yeah. Okay. Like this. 1, 2, up, okay, and move him. Up. 1, 2, and
You got
1, 2, open. Up. Look like school bag a little. Up. Okay, move. Keep going, move. Up. Okay. More turn around. Up. Okay, like that. Because you did not, maybe you look like this. Yeah. Because you block it. Yeah.
And how far extended?
Okay. Huh?
Do you ever hook hard?
Because you look beautiful. From wow. Turn little. Up, right. Up, right. Keep going more. Up, okay, I feel. Up, right. Up, up, okay. Up, right, good. Up, right. Up, okay, I feel. Now you more strong because you move before you move like that. You stop. Don't stop. Keep going. Because before you touch your opponent, you stop. Please not stop. Boom. Not stop. Boom. Pass. Up. Okay, pass. Yeah, good one. Up. Alright, pass. Pass. Up. Yeah. Up. Up. Okay, I feel. Be more strong.
Still feel tense, but
Yeah, if you like that, bang, make. Up. More, keep going, more strong. Don't stop. Up. Okay, right. Up. I feel. More strong. Okay, now right hook. Up. Right hook, move. Look like an elbow. Look like an elbow. But to go. Up. Okay, I feel. Different, right?
After you learn how to throw straight punches, the next punches you want to learn how to throw are hook punches. So you can throw a hook off the lead arm or you can throw a hook off the rear arm. Now, people have different varieties of how to do this. There's many correct ways to do it. I'm just going to tell you the way I like to do it, okay? So when I throw my hook, for the sake of Muay Boran and Muay Thai, I throw what you might call a long hook. So you'll notice boxers throw it nice and short with their palm facing them generally. You might see some variations to that, but that's the general idea. So in the case of Muay Thai and Muay Boran, we don't throw these short punches very often because if you were to throw a short hook, you're actually better off throwing an elbow, or a short uppercut, you're better off throwing an elbow because they're more powerful. So instead I'm going to throw a long hook with the palm down, opposite arm covering. Now, what you don't want to do on a hook punch is draw the arm back and swing it. Draw the arm back and swing it. So you're going to lose speed, you're going to lose power, and they're going to see it coming from a mile away. So you need to keep it nice and compact. Let me show you the arm motion first, and then I will proceed to show you what the rest of the body does. So off the lead arm, this is going to be blocking up at the brow and temple. Chin's tucked as always. And I've got a nice bounce to my arms. And it's going to start with a bounce down, which stretches out the connective tissue between my chest and front delt. And then I'm going to slingshot off of that, right? So think about like drawing the line back on a slingshot or stretching a bow. So it starts down and springs up, rotates over like so. So I'm not drawing back, I'm crossing the center line, right? So it starts with a slight bounce, rolls over, and back. Now I want to roll over to the point where my elbow is in front of my face, and back. Same with the other side, here, boom, elbow in front of the face, and back. Notice my elbow's up nice and high. You don't want to be throwing your hooks with your elbow low. So, boom, boom. So it rolls over, comes back. Rolls over, comes back. Rolls over, comes back. It's nice and compact, and it keeps you fairly defensive while you're throwing the punch, because you've got your arm in front, so any counter punches coming your way, likely to be deflected. Now, like all the other punches, the power really comes from your entire body working in unison, starting with the ground. It starts with a step. For the left hook, I like to push off my left foot. For the right hook, I like to push off my right foot. So we'll start with the left hook, or in this case, the lead foot. I start with a step, and I spring into the ground. So I load the spring, which is my front leg, and I press off the ground. I explode off the ground, and as that explodes, my hip rotates. And then that rotation rotates my waist and my shoulder, hinges over, and back. So slow, push, boom. Boom. So it's coming off of this foot, like so. Now, full speed. This. 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 Here. Right? So, now some people you'll notice they'll rotate their entire leg on a hook. This is plenty powerful, it's nice and fluid. I don't personally do it because as you rotate your leg is more exposed to low kicks, and I'm worried about those. You can still get plenty of power rolling your hip without turning your toes too much, and you're quicker to get back to that forward stance, ready to block. So one more time, step, explode off the ground, into the hip, into the waist, into the shoulder, rotate the shoulder through, back. Yes. 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 Now for the right hook, the idea is similar, but I'm actually going to push off the right leg. In this case, I'm going to take a step with my left forward and push off the right, and I'm going to rotate it the same way I would for a cross punch, but I'm going to rotate and roll the right fist over. So we're here. Full speed. There's a lot of power in both of these techniques. Okay, so if you want to go left, right, step left, hook, step right. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Always blocking with the hand that is not punching.